Hey everyone, it's me. So this has been a very interesting week, and what I mean by that is that this week I had a couple of conversations with recent graduates from university here in this DC Metro Virginia area. One of them actually happens to be from my alma mater, and they were amazing graduates, really talented. And one of them, she asked, I won't take her name because she may see it, but one of them, she asked me, she has so many priorities, right? Number one is looking for a job. It seems to be a full-time. She doesn't know whether she should volunteer and gain experience, or she should look for a job, or she should do more networking. And she was like kind of lost, and she was asking me for advice in terms of what can she do. And I thought that was a very smart, intelligent question. And obviously, my answer to her was that, hey, I cannot make that choice for you. However, I can guide you. And here's what I shared with her. And I believe, I'm sharing this in hopes that, this also helps someone who's out there. My number one thing was like, listen, I told her, listen, if you look at people like Elon Musk or Bill Gates or anyone like that, you see they're working on multiple projects at the same time, and we fall into this trap that, oh, we should be able to do multiple things at the same time. However, in reality, that's not the case. I mean, Elon Musk, I know, and I used him as an example in our conversation, was I used him in our conversation. Is like, Elon Musk didn't become Elon Musk in day one, right? This is Elon Musk over the years, right? He started at the age of 12, 13, programming, entrepreneurship, things like that. So he has been hustling and working hard from day one. And he's at a point where now he runs 3 or 4 different multi-billion-dollar companies, whether it's Tesla, SpaceX, Solar City, and this underground tunnel company, right? So he has a huge following. He has the money, the means, the support system to actually run multiple ventures at the same time. However, you and I are just common people. We cannot focus more than one thing at a time, maybe 2 at most, and then things fall apart. Because, besides our projects, we have other things. Imagine how many, and I was trying to explain to her, how many football players have you seen who are also football players and also hockey players? You don't see much, right? You could play hockey as a hobby, but you cannot be professional, 2 sort of professional players. So my thing was like, find your biggest goal, right? What's your biggest goal? That goal that if you were to get that, everything else kind of falls into place, or everything else does not matter. So what do I mean by that? And the other thing I told her, look, looking for a job itself is a full-time job. You're a recent grad. If you think, you're going to look for a job, that's a full-time job. You need to keep looking for it every day, day in, day out, and you got to work hard and hustle. Now, if your goal is to gain experience, then you got to do you got to do projects, volunteer work, and other things, and you need to basically, gain this experience. Now, the third thing you could do is, if you want to network, because oftentimes it's not what we know, who we know, then you got to focus on that, because that should be a number one priority. But however, before that, I also told her, make sure health and physical well-being comes first. What do I mean by that? I meant that, look, this is one body we are going to get. We are only going to get one heart. Maybe if we are lucky, we're going to get a second heart. But, we will only get one liver. So we need to make sure we are healthy, we are moving, we are taking care of our nutrition, taking care of your exercise, things like that. So I suggested to her, make sure you focus on that first, if I were you, and then find the other thing, which is whether are you going to look for a job, are you going to work on small projects that gives you experience that you could put on your resume, and then everything else falls into place, or are you going to keep looking for a job knowing that you are the same as 200 or 300 people that are out there applying for the same job with the same kind of credentials? What is it that you are going to have that will make you stand out? Would be the case, right? So again, I did not really want to make the decision for her. However, I tried my best to lay it out there for you. Guys, here's what it is. You guys need to know, what is it that matters to you the most? Is it the job, or is it the experience that will get you the job, right? You got to figure it out. And then you got to go out and get that experience. At the beginning, You're not going to get like high paid jobs. You're not going to get high paid gigs. Your job is to get any type of gigs, get as many experiences as you can, and then slowly step up. Right. So I hope this helps you. I really wanted to share with you all because this is something very valuable, very important, because I've seen this come up at least twice in the past, including this on Monday morning. And I just wanted to kind of get it out there before I forget, and, help you guys out. Guys, find out what's your biggest goal, right? Or what's your 5-year goal from now, and what actions should you take now that will help you towards that goal. Now, if you're lost and you need guidance, definitely reach out to me, especially if you are from my alma mater. I love talking to you guys, just because, I feel the greatest joy helping graduates from the university I went to and I graduated from. With that, take care until next time. Bye-bye.